Norway's central bank has hiked its key policy rate by 50 basis points, joining the rush of global central banks tightening policy to stamp down inflation. The bank added it will likely raise rates again in November. Wolden Bache joins us now, the governor of Norges Bank. Thank you very much for joining us. Just explain in your words first why the move today was appropriate for Norway.
Well, inflation has risen rapidly over recent months, and it has been far higher than projected. It is now markedly above our inflation target. So the Monetary Policy Committee's assessment was that a higher policy rate was warranted to curb inflation. A higher policy rate will also reduce the risk of inflation becoming entrenched at a high level, and thereby the need for even a stronger tightening further out.
Other central banks went large. We saw it from the Fed, 75 basis points. The Riksbank, when we talk about Europe, Sweden, they went 1%. The BOE went a similar 50 basis points to you today. But as we talk about these large jumbo-sized rate hikes, are you feeling any pressure to keep up with some of those other central bank moves?
Now, we set the policy rate on the basis of the outlook for the Norwegian economy. But obviously, as a small open economy, we are affected by developments in neighboring countries and internationally more generally. But the committee's assessment was that a 50 basis points hike was appropriate today. We have raised rates from a very low level over the past year. The policy rate is now 2.25%, and we now our assessment is that the policy is now having a tightening effect on the economy. We're also seeing clear signs that the economy has started to cool down, and although we cannot say with certainty what level of interest rate is needed to bring inflation back to target, we think that we're closer to that peak level now, and that could also make it warranted to move more gradually going forward.
I want to pick up on some of those comments then as we delve into the pathway for interest rates from here. I mean, the market has had the view that this will be the last big hike that we see from the Norges Bank, that we could see much smaller moves after this of 25 basis points. You've indicated an increase to about 3% during the upcoming winter, suggested a more gradual approach of 25 basis points. That would be the size of the hike in November. Why not front load then? If we're talking about trying to get some of the action done now rather than later, why not go with another 50 basis points in November?
So we have front-loaded the rate hike somewhat. We have raised the policy rate by 50 basis points now on consecutive meetings. And the policy rate has now reached a level where we think that monetary policy is having a tightening effect on the economy. And we have also, since the June report, seen signs of the economy cooling down. So we foresee weaker developments in the real economy going forward than we did in June, and that has also been factored into our assessments.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.